Welcome back, folks, to World of Warships Legends. I'm Soopa-Dave, and to be honest, guys, this is going to be a crazy update. So, as it is a big update, but this is the 4th of July type update where they try to get as much money out of you as they can. And I'm not a CC, so none of this stuff is going to be free for me. It is going to be a expensive day, guys. But some pretty exciting stuff in this update, not gonna lie. With that being said, let's start off quick. We're gonna go through everything that I could see. There's a lot of it, all right? First off, the calendar is for the Commander Riker. And you can see here, this is a super viable commander for the Americans. If you are a free to play player, this is going to be a very good commander. There is a lot to do with him. If you're a free to play player, this is a huge commander, actually, because you could use him for your airstrike ships, battleship line, or even your normal line, because he's going to have master mechanic, marksmanship, gyrating drill bits, and flammable cannoneer. So this is going to be, if you're a free to play player, in my opinion, one of the best options for the Americans now, because you'll have a free commander that has master mechanic and still a lot of your accuracy stuff. So that being said, let's take a look at the campaign, and this is a big one for me. If you guys don't know, I live in Wisconsin, so this is my home ship. And I am not disappointed with how this thing looks at first glance. I will obviously have to spend a fair amount of money to get this stuff. I am not a CC, and that is going to be a very um, costly endeavor today, guys. With that being said, let's take a look at the ship. We'll take a look at the overview first, quick. It does equip it with barrage, long reach, fast. If you guys didn't know, Wisconsin was one of the last battleships ever. In fact, I believe Wisconsin was the last battleship to ever fire guns in anger, ever. So this is, like I said, I'm being from Wisconsin. This one's gonna sucker me, and I probably will play it a lot. Now, I'm trying to not be biased because this is my home state ship, but from what I've been able to tell off this thing, this campaign ship is gonna be exactly what I like. It seems like this thing's gonna have a ton of accuracy. It has solid heals. It has a choice between all the planes on it, and I mean, you could take the defensive AA, but let's be honest, you're gonna give up these infinite main battery reload boosters. I don't think so. And it does have decent hit points for the Iowa class. If you guys didn't know, this is an Iowa class ship, and the last one that we needed, because we did already have New Jersey, we have Missouri and Iowa. And knowing warships, we'll probably get the ones that were never finished, Illinois and Kentucky, at some point as well. But the reload is going to be a little bit slow. I feel like a very this is going to be a very good build for them players that have Hoshino or Colorado. I don't know if I'm going to stick the New Jersey Commander on here, but the AP and everything seems solid. And as you can see here, AA defense not too bad. The one thing that did stick out to me as a little bit interesting is that concealment. That seems pretty high. I could be just crazy, but that seems real high for Iowa class. But all right, let's move on. But I know that campaign is going to be a big one for a lot of people, including myself. I'm excited for Wisconsin, being it's the home state ship. And then for missions, you guys can see Weekly Havoc 1 is in here. And then there is the quadrant to the back, a mission for a free crate. By the way, there is going to be a ship in here, and I have to remember to tell you guys that it is not a guaranteed drop from the stuff. Also, Louisiana, I will not have it here. Oh, I will. Oh, okay. I do have Louisiana, so we could take a quick look here. As you can see, I do have Louisiana already, um, and this thing is really good. So, as you guys can see, Louisiana is in the actual uh, bureau now, as I am starting to actually come close to running out of bureaus. And here's the expensive part of the update. Holy cow, crap, guys. All right, so let's take a look at offers. Flint, very good ship in my opinion if you like fire starters. And Kronstead, these are pretty solid, right? Them are going to be in there. Don't forget your daily reward as well. But them are going to be solid. Then you have some of these other packs. And also, I did notice there is some coupons in here. Now, I don't know how many of these I got today, or if these were available the whole time. So keep that in mind. Under special, guys, Puerto Rico. I took a quick look at this off glance. This seems like a 12 gun Alaska. This thing looks, if it has accuracy, it looks like it's going to be pretty gnarly. It even has more health than Alaska. I It looks similar to Alaska at first glance. I keep in mind, guys, I haven't got the world's most amount of time. Actually, it doesn't look as durable as Alaska now that I'm first looking at it. Let's see, where's that Citadel? Oh, the Citadel. Ooh, that's actually not too bad, but it's not as heavily armored, it doesn't look like. Let's see, decent sonars. And let's see here. A radar is 9.9, a 32nd, and a respectable heal. This Puerto Rico actually is going to be a trading ship, and that's what's going to cost me a lot because all sets to get the impendium right now for that, it's going to cost you a majority of doing, what do they call these? I can always forget what they call them. The random bundles, and you're gonna need a lot of them. Now, to be fair, in here for some of you guys that may not have it, Constellation, Anchorage, two really good ships are in here. West Virginia, not huge when it came out when I played it, but some other people might like it. To me, it's like a, I don't know. When I played it, it was like a, it definitely, it's the bigger hull, the wide body hull like California, but it's, the 16-inch guns. So I didn't care for it, but that was just me, especially at tier 6. But and then there's the Enterprise is also here as well in this thing. This thing is real costly, guys. I don't know if I would recommend this. It's all up to the person. I try not to tell people to buy stuff or not buy stuff, but that can be quite expensive. And sadly, I have to do that. So also here in we got some new skins for Iowa, Maine, Rochester. Rochester's actually on sale, and Independence is on sale. And you get these crates, which basically just have skins. I didn't see anything else but skins in them. The permanent camos. Um, and Fleet of the Brave. Discount off of U.S. ships. Oh, okay. Huh. I wonder how good that actually is. It says selected, so I don't know if that's going to mean. I don't know if that actually includes that new Tier 8 other ship. I'll show you guys here in a second. And a lot of American skins are back. Holy cow. And for the second part of the update here, we'll be talking about this here. So, in this is going to include a few of it. So, obviously, there's a new skin for Yamato, the USS Cruiser Voyager, which offhand, I can't tell you guys exactly what it is. I don't have enough time to look at it. It looks like that if you go broadside in it, it could hurt. But I mean, it does. It's a heavy cruiser, obviously, and honestly, it seems like it could be pretty decent at first glance. I'm not sure. Oh, it does have smokes. Did not see that. Oh, okay. So this is kind of like it has that. Wow, it has a. This kind of feels like a souped up Rochester, in my opinion. I know it's not the Rochester Hall, the Brooklyn Hall, but um, wow, that actually seems like a solid ship. That's a quick base reload too. Huh. Boy, this might be a costly update for me. Alright, so there you go there. Riker. Now we're gonna have him free as a in the 30 days, as you guys seen, a very solid commander, and you can get him free that way. But there are some interesting commanders here when I did look at here. Um, I feel like Captain Janeway is going to be a very respectable heavy cruiser commander for those that want it. Um, as you can see here, uh, quite a bit of flexibility with how to build it, particularly with the AP side of things here. This is our unique perk with um, cruiser shell grouping against enemies with more than 50%, and then AP damage with against enemies for 50% or less. So basically, you get better accuracy when they have a lot of health, and you get better damage when they have less health with fully packed. So again, because of that, could be a very good heavy cruiser commander. I don't know if I would say she's the best, but a very Super Bowl viable option because this is a very good base trait in my opinion as well. And then the one that I feel is going to get overshadowed here and overlooked is Captain Borg or the Queen or Borg Queen. This is for the first two were for the Americans, by the way. This last one is going to be Japanese battleship, and I'll be honest, she looks pretty solid. Like AP damage, uh, and a battleship AP shell reload. Okay, I may be coming off of Musashi for the first time ever. The Musashi commander for this one. Um, Flammable cannoneer here, obviously, and you have gyrating drill mitts, but you have this really cool option here to take master mechanic, which actually in this scenario I probably wouldn't. I know that sounds crazy to some. I would take marksmanship myself, but having this is real handy. Could be real handy for some. I'm a very accuracy driven person, but this is going to be pretty unique to have. Now, the reason part of the reason I wouldn't take master mechanic over the marksmanship is the heals for Japanese not ideal, right? Like we know they're most of them aren't the best. But then in the last slot, she's reaching out XXL, and this really unique skill, high octane warrior, helps your battleship speed. But the very interesting one, I can't believe how powerful this should be. Battleship projectile damage if previous main battery shot was AP. So if you just shoot 8P out of a Japanese battleship, this is definitely the ship for or the commander for you. I think this one might get overlooked. I don't know. She, in my opinion, she's the best commander that I've seen out of these, and that's saying a lot because these two commanders are very solid as well. And then we'll take a look at Worf for the Netherlands, actually a solid option for the airstrikes, obviously, here with just some really good skills here. I will put it down for you so you guys can see each one of them. Um, Again, airstrike commander, we have actually a few different ones now for people like to do different builds. I believe this is his unique skill redundancy. Um, I don't know if I would take that over fixated, but definitely a solid option there. So as you guys can see, quite a bit. These replicated commanders, I think it's like a 10% chance like commanders you in. It doesn't seem bad, but the ship is only at 2%. So if you're looking for the American Voyager, it is only a 2% drop, guys, and it's not a guaranteed drop according to what they have on the thing for them right now. And you can see there, same Enterprise is back, Diker, Bordes, and the Enterprise skin for this one. But Enterprise is back in the shop, I did see, right? There's a Voyager, by the way, if you're going to buy it individually. And let's go ahead and take a look. There's a skin for Enterprise. I thought I did see Enterprise somewhere there. Oh, and there's the old commanders, by the way. Picard, which, unless you're using Enterprise, not a super useful commander. Uh, None of these commanders I use too often. Also, today we got the presets, as you can see here, which is actually going to be interesting. I can't wait to play that around, play with that around. And Spock, which personally, not using a whole lot, but that is it for there. In ships, as you can see, Flint Kronstead on sale, like we talked about. And let's see, I don't think I've seen anything else after this here, guys. Let's see, no new, nothing here new. Yep, and in supply, nothing super new here. So, obviously, a lot in this update, guys, to unpack for you guys. Obviously, I'm excited for Wisconsin. Uh, I like the American stuff anyway, but Puerto Rico looks pretty good. Also, the what was that other ship? I have to look at here again now to remember the name of it. The USS Voyager. That also looked pretty solid as well. So expensive but solid update from Warships here. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you folks next time. Have a good one, folks.